Chicks and Kicks. Domestic violence happens in all shapes and forms every day to everybody. Whether it's bullying on the internet or mental abuse. I've had some friends that actually got physically abused before and they had to step away from the situation. Some of them didn't step away right away. Others stepped away quick, like, called their homeboys and was out. I think the scary part about it is that people feel like a victim, but really you need to be a survivor and you need to move forward and reach out to your safety net and get out of the situation. Seek out somebody you trust to move away from the situation, whether it's an organization in the community or a friend or a family member, just because when you're dealing with that situation you feel like you're alone and you're scared to turn to someone, but that's the best point to actually turn to someone. People take it kind of lighthearted, even though it's a really serious issue. A lot of times people are like, all right, well, if somebody does something, we'll forgive them. But you need to show some sort of remorse, or there has to be a period of redemption. Like, I can't sit there and just be like, all right, yeah, well, you're forgiven, all is well. I want you to take anger management classes or other forms of therapy to see that you're moving forward and you're not going to commit that act of violence or abuse, mental abuse in the future. I started in radio when I was in college. I was studying business and, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do something in music. And I talked to a couple people that worked at record labels. And they said, why don't you intern a radio station and see if you like that side of the thing. And maybe you can either go label side or radio side. When I started in radio, I interned, moved my way up. I spent so much time at the radio station. I actually spent more time there than my paying job. And being an intern, you don't get paid. But yeah, I learned how to program music, went on air, did the street team. So I did every department and understood how they all work together. Because it's not like, everybody says, oh, if you're on the radio, that's it. No, you have to schedule the music, base it on research. You got promo, you got the sales department. So seeing how the synergy of all departments work together, it was magical. So I fell in love with it. I got bit by the radio bug. I give people a sense of relief, with their everyday troubles, worrying about bills, worrying about what their husband wants for dinner at night. They can turn on the radio and I can make them have fun or entertain them or make them laugh. That's my main objective. I want you to turn on the radio and feel like you're at a party. Hence, at work party, no pun intended, but yeah. I can like everything from Chucks to, shell tops to Air Force Ones. It just depends, but I'm a color person. So it doesn't have to be a particular brand or it doesn't have to be a particular style. If I like the colors and it goes with whatever outfit I'm gonna rock them. It can be $20, it can be $100. Just depending on if it goes with the outfit, then it's a must. And that could be my Libra in me, like, gotta coordinate. I think a lot of times we use, sex sells in any type of industry. And I feel like ladies nowadays feel like they need to be naked in order to get recognized. You don't necessarily have to, because less is more in that case. You can just be yourself and be hardworking and move forward, and you wouldn't have to show any piece of your skin at all and be okay with it. Because nowadays in the era of sex tapes and all that stuff, that's how people feel like they need to be put on. You don't need to be put on that way. Don't focus on that. I would just focus on your work ethic, you moving forward, and putting in 110% like you would in any type of industry.